I got in trouble. What's up, everybody? Welcome to another video of PFWT, Panhandle Fishing with Tank. I just want to make a quick video about my recent tackle warehouse unboxing, which is the reason for why I got in trouble from my wife. They just recently had a pretty good Black Friday sale, so I kind of went in a little bit, not too much, not too bad. But they had 20% off plus an additional 10% off on certain things, so I bought some stuff, as you can tell, and I just kind of wanted to share it with you guys and go over everything. I apologize, the video quality may not be the best because normally I shoot my videos outside, but it's getting colder during the day, and the GoPro is like I shoot on my GoPro 5 and it's not that good at all with anything that doesn't have light in the dark, so I'm having to shoot this on my iMac inside. But either way, just want to make a quick video. Don't need super good quality to show what's in the box, right? So this whole order is based around, I've been doing a lot of research on finesse and downsizing and getting ready for the spring and maybe for doing a little winter fishing. Like I kind of said before, if you watched my videos, we don't have a lot of bass fishing places here where I live. The city where I live doesn't have, they don't stock any of the, we have like 6 or 7 ponds or lakes, parks, but none of them are stocked with bass. Don't get me started on a long story. So I just, whenever we bass fishermen hear about where bass are, because people have stocked them there, put them there, or whatever, we go. They've seen the bass, have seen every kind of lure that we can throw at them, and so I've learned about downsizing and switching it up to trigger those bites. So that's what this whole order is based around. So before further ado, let me get into it. The first order, kind of opened it up already, but the first order I made was for some new fishing line. I got 10-pound braid from Suffolk. Let's see, there we go. 10-pound braid from Suffolk in neon orange for my backing, and then I got some trilene, 25 yards of trilene, 100% fluorocarbon for a leader. I plan on tying on about 6 foot, 8 foot leader, for my setup. So that's the first thing I got. Wasn't too expensive at all. Then I got, this is something I've been eyeing a lot, and as far as reels go, one of these days I might do a rod and reel arsenal type deal. I've seen a lot of people do them. They're pretty cool videos, but I love lures. I'm pretty much going to be a lure guy. I have 2 of the 3 bait casters I have are lures, and the other one is an old one I've had from since college. I'll be replacing that one soon, but I got the lures Mach Speed 1 spinning reel, and this was on a really good deal. It was already discounted. Then it had, the additional 25% off. I can't remember what it was, but so here it is in white with, I guess, neon green, whatever you call it. 300 series reel, big spool, so I can put my braid and then my leader on there. It's real smooth from what I can tell. All the reviews I've seen online and things I can read about it are all pretty good. It has like 8 ball bearings, I think in it. And like I said, the bait casters I have are loose, and those things are smooth as silk. So this, let's see, there we go. The Mach Speed spinning reel, my lures. And then as far as lures go, I got the Z-Man T.R.D, which they call the Z-Man turds or whatever. That's what everybody's calling them. And I got them in 2 colors. I got them in New Deal, which is like a brown / white underbelly, and I got them in black and blue standard. It's kind of hard to see that with the TV glare in the background, but this is the black and blue, obviously. Oh no, let's see. Bam. black and blue. And all these are, from what I can research, is just a two-inch worm. Basically, it's like a miniature shaky head, from what I can tell. This is new deal. It's like half brown, half white type of deal. I mean, my deal with bass fishing is I would love to catch, the 10-pounder, the 6-pounder, break my PB, all that kind of stuff, 6, 7, 8-pounder. But a lot of times when I go fishing, I just want to feel my rod move. I want to feel that tap, 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 set the hook, hear my drag maybe a little bit, and hear that multiple times, not just one time. So from what I can research, these things are built to catch. When you downsize, they say that your chances of catching multiple fish over the day is much better than than just catching one big one or whatever. So, and to go with these, I got the Finesse shrooms, which are not drugs, obviously, not shrooms, but they're mushroom-shaped jig heads, and they stand up. So that's why I said they make the T.R.Ds act like a shaky head. I got black and blue and white for the new deal. I'm not going to take them out the package, but black and blue, white. So yeah, that's what I got in the boxes. I got the Finesse shrooms to go with the TRDs in white and black and blue flake. Both of them are black and blue flake are 1/10 ounce, and the whites are 1/16 ounce. Shout out to the YouTuber Winky Doodles, I think. He sold me on these things on the Ned rig. The fish he was catching, the numbers he was catching, just man. Anyway, so go check him out if you haven't. And I got the 2 TRD packs. I got the black and blue flake and the new deal with mud, like a mud color with a white underbelly. I got the Suffix braid 10-pound neon orange, and I got the fluorocarbon leader 6-pound. It's a 6-pound test leader, and it's clear, obviously. So, and now for the piece de la resistance. When my wife found out that I got this, she was none too pleased. But hey, this is how I see it, and this is what I find funny about life in general. It's funny because when the Loft or one of her stores has a certain sale going, she'll come and she'll tell me how she needs it and she doesn't have this and that color and this color. But whenever I tell her that something I like has a sale, it's something that I don't need and it could have waited. But anyway, I love her. She's my wife. It's just funny how that works out. Okay, so as far as rods go, I got the. It's not gonna be wide enough. First off, shout out to Taco Warehouse who sends your rods in this, and this thing is stout. I mean, ain't nothing's getting broken in this. So good looking out, Taco Warehouse, on buying rods from you guys. I got the. No, this is 7-foot rod, so you have to bear with me. Doing this in the house is not easy. I got the 7-foot medium action blackout rod from number 8 Tackle. Now, I've heard so many good things about the blackout rod and reel set, and I've seen them before on Fluke Master's channel, but I always thought they would be crazy expensive, and he got, I always thought they were crazy expensive just from the quality and everything from when I heard about them and saw about them. But then I finally, when I was looking at the Finesse rods in Tackle Warehouse, and like I said, they had that Black Friday sale, and this was already marked down. Originally, this rod was like $79, I think. But they had it marked down to like 66, I think, and then with the 20% off, it knocked it down to 50. So, and from all the reviews I've read on this thing, it's basically a $300 rod priced for 80 bucks. So I got it for 55 with all the, everything. So on the bottom there, let's see, it says number 8 tackle. This is the spinning setup, obviously, for my lose. It says fish your heart out right here. I don't know if you can see that. It's pretty dope. And then they said, now I had to do some more research on this to fully comprehend it, but he was saying something about the rod blank and exposed rod blank. And the rod blank, from what I can tell, I'm pretty sure there's plenty of people out there who can tell me if I'm wrong, but the rod blank is the inside of the innards of the rod, So it's what, if that's exposed, you can really feel sensitivity. So they said the real seat is the basically the rod blank. So this little piece right here is the rod blank, the inside of the graphite rod, and they said that's increased sensitivity. I can't remember all the videos I've seen on this rod, but shout out to everybody. I mean, they gave this thing I mean, I haven't heard one bad thing about this rod. Like I said, it's been said that it's $400, $500 rod quality, and I got it for 55 bucks with all the discounts and all that kind of stuff. Originally, it's like 80 at Tackle Warehouse. So this is the spinning setup for my Finesse. It's 7-foot medium action, medium power, fast action. I mean, I can't even. Let me see. I'm probably can't even see. Oh well. Let's put it like this. I'm 6'4", and this rod is 7 foot. This is the tip. This is the whole rod, if you can see it. So, like I said, that's pretty much it for my unboxing. I also ordered some off-shank or some offset worm hooks in 3 and 4 odd. I ordered some extra wide gaps in 4 odd, and I ordered some shaky 2 heads by Mega Strike, which I'm really excited for. Make your bait stand straight up. So those are on their way. But like I said, all in all, again, recap. That's off. It's downsizing Finesse for me with this order. I got the Lose Mach 1 spinning reel. I got the 6-pound trialing 100% fluorocarbon leader. Got the 10-pound test neon orange braid. I got the 2 T.R.D. worms from Z-Man, one in New Deal, other one in black and white or black and blue flake. Got the mushrooms heads, shroom heads that go on those in black and blue flake, which is 1/10 ounce, and then all white, which is in 1/6 ounce. And then the piece de resistance, blackout spinning rod from number 8 tackle, tongue tied. So that's my setup. Later I will be doing when I get all this rigged up, I'm going to try to go fish tomorrow, hopefully, if I can, if it's not too cold. Try this Finesse stuff out, this downsizing. And what's funny about downsizing, I was sitting back thinking of every fish I've ever caught over 3 pounds, and every one of them have been on a lure that's no bigger than 4 inches. Yeah, actually no bigger than 3 inches. Every one of them. And it's funny because this whole time, I get kind of caught up in throwing these big old spinner baits and crankbaits and all these worms, these 6-inch worms, 7-inch worms, and a lot of times, it's the smaller ones. For me personally, that's caught a lot of fish, and maybe just be because caught my biggest fish, and maybe just be because, like I said, the places I fish, the Bass Sea, everything. I mean, if I lived in Dallas or Houston where there's lakes right around the corner, who knows, it could be different. Maybe whenever I start doing my lake fishing, it might be different. They might want bigger stuff. But like I said, I'm really looking at this point in the game, I'm not really looking for trophies. If I got a trophy, I'd be excited. But I just want to catch 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 fish in a day just to fill that pool. So if anybody has any more tips on how I can do that, write it down in the comment section. One other thing I was going to say was I'm really excited because the process has begun. I kind of mentioned before about my plans to get a to walk you guys, take you guys with me through my kayak fishing process and buying my kayak and getting it rigged out and everything. And the process has kind of already begun as I'm getting closer to be able to get everything I want for it. I call Mariner Sales, and they I haven't placed my order with them, but I told them everything that I'm gonna need and want for the kayak, and they're super nice guys. I talked to one of their reps on the phone today. He gave me his email. He said I send him a list of everything I want and stuff they don't even carry. He can order and they'll give me a discount on everything, and they'll give me a discount on the kayak and give me a discount on accessories and get me out the door a lot cheaper than I was expecting. So I plan on getting the 2017 Hobie PA14. I'm going to be running some supernova lights on it. I'm going to be running a Garmin 7SV fish finder. I'll be running the micro power pole, and a bunch of other stuff. Stay tuned for that. Like I said, I just want to walk you through the process of getting a kayak. If anybody's out there that's the same boat I am, that has no resources around them whatsoever, just having to research on your own, YouTube, talk to people who have kayaks. That's how I got to this point now, because I have zero goose egg resources as far as kayak fishing around here, except for the Kayak Fishing Club out of Lubbock, Texas. Those guys have been nice and helping me. But so before I forget, please go on Instagram and follow me at PFWT_53. That's the channel's new Instagram page. I'll be posting stuff on there too. So you guys, thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe to the channel, and you take it easy and be cool.
God, oh my God, if I die, I'm a legend. When they lay me down to rest, I know I was always repping. Oh my God, my whole life, my words been my greatest weapon.